Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West, and this is also a welcome back for me myself because I have not touched this game in 5 months. I really wanted to, but I didn't really have any time to record because life kind of kicked me in the face. A bunch of stuff happened, including me moving house, so I didn't really have that much time to go through and play. So I went ahead and edited what I had and got it up in as timely of a fashion as I could have. Now I actually have time to sit down and play again, so I'm really excited to get back into it. Now, I know I said last time that I wanted to go on and do the main quest, which was Seeds of the Past, but I actually want to hit a couple of these side quests first before we go after Demeter. And I actually, just after the last time that I had played, I did do a little bit of playing on my own. I finished a few side quests and I wrote down what happened so I could kind of give you an overview. So I went to all 3 melee pits and I kind of did the little move tutorials there, and like you learn combos, and so those were pretty neat. And I also, for the old growth quest, I saved Vent's Frem Lao from that Claw Strider, and I got sticky bombs as a reward. I wrote everything down, so I'm like reading it off my phone. For the In Bloom quest, the herbalist Nilo had actually died, so we laid the flowers for the old woman. We laid them in the grove for her. For the Promontory quest, Kel, the elder woman of the chorus, was actually the bad guy in this one. She had Bree's wife Calais killed while she was doing her initiation into the chorus, and then once she was found out as in Kel, she killed herself with poison berries. And that was pretty much it. I haven't done much else other than that, but that was a small summary of what I did the last time I played. Okay, so now I want to be going into this second verse quest where we help Zoe with the land gods, and we'll go from there, because I always say we're gonna do this and this and this, but I'm just gonna take things one thing at a time. Okay, so let me see the map. Let's see if we can't get, oh my goodness, yeah, we're traveling. Let's see if we can't get close. And I actually have been to this campfire. Okay. So, let's do this. And I also made sure when I started recording again that my bitrate was up, so there shouldn't be any really bad blockiness going forward. I'm really sorry about the quality of the last chunk of videos. I am definitely going to be checking in between every now and then, instead of just blasting through chunks of gameplay without looking at my recordings between. So I'm very sorry about that. Can I go to this campfire? Yes.
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon. Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
She's wearing her headdress again.
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
also really liked all the accessibility
There.
features
The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
that have
I'll
been
follow your
added
lead.
since I last played.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
Yeah, I really like the accessibility features that have been added. They've been really great, and I actually was able to turn down the this turn sensitivity on the screen so it's not so blurry. Okay, so we're gonna do our thing from up here. Okay. Let me see here. Actually, acid for this one.
Activating at its armor.
Ooh! Oh, that was not playing fair. Oh, this was not the welcome back I wanted. I'm trying. Oh no. I'm not having a good time of it.
Still in this fight.
Oh, that is not what I wanted at all. Oh. Oh. I am a little bit rusty. Ugh.
It's over.
Whew. Okay. I think that thing's dead down there. I probably could have used that. I'm feeling kind of dumb right now. Oh, I almost missed that coming right for my face. Oh, he's just... He is going.
Killed it! This one's a real pain!
Fire!
Not free for you.
This is coming with...
That was extremely helpful.
Not my chance! You hit the weak spot!
I think I just walked into a tree. Ugh. What's this one? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Made that count.
There! A weak spot!
Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna get closer. This is gonna take forever otherwise. Oh, shoot, I forgot how to do these. Okay. Okay.
Traps. I think this used to be a Tanath hunting ground.
Okay. Maybe we can use them to our advantage.
where did it go?
One of its weapons broke off. I can use
Okay. Just keep aiming for that weak spot. Oh. Oh. Okay, come on. Come on now. Come on. Oh. Okay. Oh, I am out of ammo. I'll take that hit, because you know what? That's that.
We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be all right.
I'll grab the course.
Be my guest.
Okay. Okay, wait, drop. Need some of these. Don't need any more rocks. Weapons. More spike stock. For some reason I thought that was a mushroom.
Not bad.
Platform horn. Where did he fall? I think it was back here, yes. Oh, we killed a prairie dog in the process. Alright, where are you, Zoe? Okay, you're back there, but let's finish exploring this site real quick. I think the crouching mechanic gives you more of an immersive experience, but this is definitely a little faster by turning it off. So it's kind of a definitely up to the player on what they prefer. Oh.
You've got the control cores?
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
So we'll probably need some time to sort through those cores. I should do something else in the meantime.
Maybe we should go back to base. Let me see my inventory really quick. I have so much stuff. Actually, I'm looking for my fast travel packs. I don't know how many I have. It should be in resources, right? Although, if I try to travel, it should tell me how many I have. Or not. More rumors! More rumors!
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Come on. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, fiery ammo. Let me see. Huh. These are different. I don't know what they do yet. See, a beam wire tripcaster. Bolt blasters. Frostbite warrior bow. Let me see what else there is. Vanguard hunter bow. Seeker hunter bow. Wildfire. I'm gonna go for it. So I heard now you can equip outfits and you can use the stats from any outfit that you own, which I'm really excited for because there's been a lot of outfits that I like the aesthetics of, but like the stats weren't very good. A clamberjaw circulator. Nah.
You can make yourself stand out with that.
There we
Feel
go.
this frost down to my bones.
That's crouch. Uh, Textures are still taking a couple extra seconds to load in, but everything looks great so far. I haven't seen any kind of weird glitchy things. Nobody's missing half their bodies.
Ow! That is focused things trying to kill me.
You did almost drown it in beer.
Oh my goodness.
Not on purpose.
I love their little conversations.
Hey, Aloy. Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just here to regroup for a bit.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
Okay. How's your training going?
Seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Oh, you mean Strike? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Katalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
They're funny. I haven't given Strike a try yet, but I might set aside like an episode just for it, just to see how we do.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Okay, that's it here.
I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. You be careful out there.
I don't know, Erend has always been one of my favorite characters because he has that special blend of humor and heart, and he's not without flaws, so he's been one of my favorite characters in the series.
Did you know that? Aloy, it's good to see you.
Just thought I'd check in. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
Yeah, she never even got time to properly grieve.
But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
There's more
What do you
information
make of
here.
this Tilda the Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Okay.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Okay. Let's talk to Zoe now.
Aloy,
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already. I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
Just realized that the red thing on her dress is probably her seed pouch. It's really pretty.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Okay.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
I want to see if we can't
should get
talk to
going.
Beta.
Good luck on your search. Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Oh yeah. Goodies!
Is it me, or do the old ones just look funny?
Funny how?
Their clothes, they're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
Why'd they put little plants in here? Oh, I was just in here. Duh.
And stars can also be suns? That makes no sense.
That's in the next room over, I think. Yes. Oh. Okay, yeah, let's craft this override. Nice. That's an exit. This is down. Very far down. It's up to Gaia.
It's you. Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
Because the last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I...
Forget it. Was there anything else?
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... It's almost like he actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base?
I speak with Gaia. She asks me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. So have you been able to make use of your expertise?
I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study.
And? Any insights?
It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still.
Okay, well... keep at it, I guess.
The way she talks with her hands is cute. We're not gonna talk to her about Tilda again right now.
It's time for me to go. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, sure.
Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing.
That's another exit.
Get back to study.
Or is it? Let me go this way. Workbench. Yes. I think I just got this one. But I would... Yeah, let's use this one. Clamberjaw tail dusters. Okay, weapon outfit upgrades. Oh, did I get the part that I needed for this? No, I'm still missing parts. Those look really cool. Pouch upgrades. Food pouch. Okay. I'm wondering where Kotaro went. And this just might be my answer.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Have you had a chance to speak with Vorl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
That's funny.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
I don't know if it's part of what they've updated, but the graphics look a lot better, and like there's things that seem way more detailed now. And like it looks like I don't remember there being a scar on his arm before, but I'm definitely appreciating all the detail in the game.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Okay.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
That was sweet. Okay, let's go.
I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, so I've talked to everyone. I've spent way too much time talking to everyone. So let's see what's next. What's on the map? There's a new quest there. It's Plain Song. We haven't even been over here. There's a drone over here. There's a new quest at Camp Nowhere. Oh. So where is what is that? Let's activate that quest. Is it an Earth? Tides of Justice. No, it's not. It's not in here. I guess we have to speak to someone over there first. Okay. So I think that's what we're gonna do in the next episode. We're gonna head back to Vegas, and from there we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.